it's the way. So Mutabaruka, IRFM, Cutting Edge. Whoa!
Teach these truths to your children. Teach your children that they need nothing exterior to themselves to be happy. No person, place, or thing, and that true happiness is found within. Teach them that they are sufficient unto themselves. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that failure is a fiction, that every trying is a success, and that every effort is what achieves the victory. The first no less honorable than the last. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they are deeply connected to all of life, that they are one with all people, that they are never separate from God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that they live in a world of magnificent abundance, that there is enough for everyone, and that it is in sharing the most, not in gathering the most is received. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there is nothing that they are required to be or to do to be eligible for a life of dignity and fulfillment, that they need not compete with anyone for anything, and that God's blessings are meant for everyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly.
Teach your children that they will never be judged, that they need not worry about always getting it right, and that they do not have to change anything or get better to be seen as perfect and beautiful in the eyes of God. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that consequences and punishment are not the same thing, that death does not exist, and that God would never condemn anyone. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there are no conditions to love, that they need not worry about ever losing your love or God's, and that their own love, unconditionally shared, is the greatest gift they can give to the world. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that being special does not mean being better, that claiming superiority over someone is not seeing them for who they really are, and that there is great healing in acknowledging mine is not a better way. Mine is merely another way. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach your children that there is nothing they cannot do, that the illusion of ignorance can be eradicated from the earth, and that all anyone really needs is to be given back to themselves by being reminded of who they really are. Teach them this, and you will have taught them grandly. Teach these things not with your words, but with your actions, not with discussion, but with demonstration. For it is not what you do that your children will emulate, but how you are that they will become.
Rock you all night long, darling, 'cause I've got love, darling, love, sweet love, darling. Mellow mood has got was a long time. We don't have no nice time. Do you, yeah. Think about that. A long time. We don't have no nice time. Do you, yeah. Think about that.
Good night. This is the Cutting Edge on IRFM. We're there with you next Wednesday night. Warm. We have some flooding today. Rain like wow. Cool down the place, but just for a little while. You listen to my sacrifice paying tribute to Bob Marley. Brand new. We're there with you. We'll go through the pages until 2 o'clock. Get involved in some serious thinking, yeah.
A dip for diplomatic, a hip for hippocratic, a dry for dryland tourist, a tapper for tapanaris. See the hypocrite, them a galange. See the hypocrite, them a galange. See the hypocrite, them a galange. Man go. Just a little child. Happiness was there a while. Then from me it slipped one day. Happiness come back, I say.
So Sister Nancy, young people come over there. Sister Nancy, just a ram up over there. Talk culture lyrics over there. Roots rock, also reggae. But we don't want no slackness over there. No profanity over there. We take them, put them down the alley. Sister Nancy still a ram up over there. From the 70s until up today. Tell woman Nancy still a black up over there. Sister Nancy just a ram. I am the greatest woman DJ from Jamaica. That's why them call me the roughneck woman. Me have 9 brother, me have 3 sister. Last but not least, me little daughter. Me I go tell you something and try to remember. Me I talk from long time. Me I no start on the first sound. The way me work is stereophonic high power. Got through enough struggle, a lot of danger. Reason with me friend, me even talk to stranger. From the day Nancy born, she had the rule of girls. Remember Sister Nancy, I know superior. Don't believe in twin words, I spreading rumor. Never singing so I shock the words that them are super. There's stages in life that's very higher. Nobody can put you there, you have to get stronger. So but you're one long time ripper. If you know we're good for you, you'll find yourself a teacher. Fight your own lyrics, that is very easy. Admit a ram up over there. Tom woman Nancy till a black up over there. Sister Nancy till a ram up over there. Talk culture lyrics over there. Mash it up from 70s until today. Me still a ram up over there. Tom woman Nancy no slackness over there. I mean no one no profanity over there. Roots and culture over there. Appearance the people want over there. Hey, me give them a chance to get stronger. A long time now and them no get no better. Do what you want do but no cross me border. But man I go through people that will never prosper. Under the moon and under the star there's only one master. Where DJs concerned I am the ram dance dancer. Instant approval can't be a looter. Instant approval can't be a looter. Mama ram up over there. Just sister and still a ram up over there. Roots rock reggae over there. I only Rasta people over there. So we don't want no slackness over there. No profanity no over there. Take them, put them down the alley. We put them down the alley again. I am the greatest woman DJ from Jamaica. That's why them call me the roughneck mama. Me have 9 brother, me have 3 sisters. Last but not least, Shandy, me daughter. Me have to tell you something I try to remember. Me talk from long time. Me am a starter to the bank over there. Tom woman Nancy still a ram up over there. Sister Nancy a black up over there. Nancy still a cock it over there. From the 70s until today. She does a ram up over there. Rasta people over there. I will no want no slackness over there. Your profanity can't over there. We take them, put them down the alley. Long time they give them a chance. I know, I them not get better.
Sister Nancy, man.
But no cross me border.
We talk no profanity over here. Where we got over there. Yes. Long time should have out. Long time should have out. This is the Cutting Edge. Why take the first break and come forward? Yes, first break.
The time on IRFM is?
Yeah, the time is 15 minutes past 10 o'clock.
Are you ready for the Rumvolution? Introducing Rum Stripe by Red Stripe. Real Jamaican rum mixed drinks. White rum, real fruit flavor, lightly carbonated for refreshingly great taste. In 2 bold flavors, cranberry and coconut and pine. Real rum, bringing the real vibes. A rum mixed drink like you've never had before. Rum Stripe by Red Stripe. Taste the Rumvolution. Must be 18 years and older. Drink and live responsibly.
Irons Mountain SDA Church Music Day March 9 featuring America, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Prince All, Danny English, Sergeant Marsha, Basil Simmons, Breezer McKinley.
Tantalize your taste buds with a delicious pizza from Deli's Brick Oven Pizza Restaurant, located in Tower Isle, St. Mary, where pizzas are made in a brick oven that gives you an authentic taste and flavor. Whether margarita, Hawaiian, vegetarian, calzone, or meat lovers, we have it. Order the pizza of your choice. Open every day, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Also, get your local dishes, dine-in, and takeouts available. Call 463-0438 or 727-5654 to order. Deli's Brick Oven Pizza Restaurant. Eat healthy, eat fresh.
Your taxes. Let's get digital this tax season. File and pay your final income tax return for 2023 and estimated return for 2024 due on March 15 with tax support in so many ways. Start connecting with us through our web hub at jamaicatax.gov.jm, Customer Care Center 888 Tax Help or Special Taxpayer Assistance Program. Tutorials available online. All income tax returns, including individual, must be filed online and on time by March 15. Tax Administration Jamaica, changing the way we do business.
BRT weekend starts this Friday with Valiant. At Pearly Beach Saturday in the day. Roger Wild. At Beach Bounce Water Park Saturday night and Sunday morning. We have Vanessa Bling, Nala Blackman, and Problem Child.
Performing live.
This Sunday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. BRT All White.
Grand finale.
The biggest all-white party in the world. Comes to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. This Sunday with Beanie Man and Bounty Killer performing live. Live. For all tickets and event information, log on to brcweekend.com.
BRC Weekend.
This weekend in Ocho Rios,
Jamaica.
Pearly Beach.
The Marley family invites fans to the second birthday celebration for Joe Mercer Marley. Make your way to Reggaeland, 9 Mile St. Anna, Saturday, March 9. See his father, Stephen Marley, live. Plus Uncles Julie and Kimani and Damien. Adding live performances from Spragga Bed, Jashi, YG Marley, and many more. Hosted by me, Ron Mouchet. Brought to you by Marley Natural, Bigger, Walter, True Truth, and Irie FM. Admission is 3,500 free soul and 5,000 at the gate. Saturday, March 9, Reggaeland, 9 Mile St. Anna. Showtime, 9 p.m. We're doing it for Joe Mercer Marley. See you there.
Easter times are coming and the buns are being baked. So many buns to choose from, but only one to take home. HTV is the one that's got that baked quality. Full of fruits and raisins, soft and sweet as a bun can be. So when you buy Easter buns, look out for HTV. That's the one that's got the taste that's guaranteed to please.
HTV.
Bun.
Smirnoff and Ocho Rios Jerk Center brings you Spicy Fridays this and every Friday. It's the best of the 90s and 2000s. Kicking off March Madness this week. DJ Kirk Riley. Come out to Ocho Rios Jerk Center, 14 DeCosta Drive, Ocho Rios. Come for the good drinks. Stay for the good vibes. Smirnoff cocktail specials all night. 2 200-milliliter Smirnoff vodkas for only $2,000. Spicy Fridays. Must be 18 years and older. Drink and live responsibly.
Wanna move, wanna ready. Where's the daughter you travel with me today?
Make sure sir red plate the pan it, you know. I'm not travel with you.
There's money thing legit.
Red plate operators, it's your time to take the spotlight.
Irie FM is giving all red plate operators a chance to win big in Red Plate Spotlight.
Just submit your red plate via a WhatsApp picture to 876-350-2838 and listen to Irie FM Mondays to Fridays between 6 a.m. and noon, as well as between 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays to hear if your plate will be announced to win at least $10,000.
Once announced, you will have 20 minutes to claim your winnings, which goes up by $10,000 every time someone fails to claim.
You don't have to submit your plate more than once, because once submitted, it remains a possible candidate for every draw until drawn.
No name, phone numbers, or address needed. Only red plate pictures required. That's Red Plate Spotlight this and every weekday, and twice on Mondays and Fridays on the nation's #1 Irie FM. Red Plate Spotlight is brought to you by
Tiles R Us Limited, Bannards Valley, St. Elizabeth. For tiles, tools, every household fixture, call 965-1896. Tiles R Us.
All-Star Cut and Tad's Record, promoting Ginger's single titled Turn Up, available on Spotify and Apple Music. Ginger, Turn Up, All-Star Cut and Tad's Record, the ultimate reggae experience.
Turn up, turn up on your feet, alright. You can turn up on your clothes, not tight.
Baking Enterprises, yummy, the bun to me cheese, give me yummy.
Tad's Record, the ultimate reggae experience, promoting the new compilation Reggae Virus Sweet Yo, celebrating International Women's Day through music.
Yes, she's second to none. Mother Earth, proud perfection, I feel and nurturing up. Natural woman, yeah.
Big Easy Production, promoting new song by Ricardo Singh, Mama Remix, available on all digital and streaming platforms.
Mama, when them there, when me house up on the corner, look for food for my son and my daughter. I'm a friend, them a set me up for slaughter. I'm a want my mule and 24 acre. Shoes and pants, me no have for wear. And the world looks so dark like no one cares. Walk through the valley, I show no.
The National Health Fund, as a part of their medication adherence campaign, will be hosting a fair at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital on Monday, March 11, and Irie FM will be there.
Yes, I!
Come get free counseling, blood pressure, blood sugar, and hemoglobin tests for drug-served customers, or receive health talks on the importance of taking your medication. Irie FM, your number one radio station, will be on location, broadcasting live from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So come on out and join us. If you can't be there, listen live on the 107s or the Irie FM app. That's a live broadcast of the NHF Medication Adherence Campaign from the St. Anne's Bay Hospital this Monday, March 11, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Irie FM. No hesitation. Take your medication.
Yeah, man. Irie FM, be a rubber dub, dating night 24/7.
Yes, we're there with you on the cutting edge. You know, we're going to take some phone call. Yeah, we're going to take some phone calls. There's so much things that go on that we know the people them want to vent and let go and release. So we'll get a chance to vent, let go and release. Meanwhile, we'll do this.
No trouble we, do not trouble we, no trouble we, do not trouble. No trouble we, do not trouble we, no trouble we, do not trouble. No rubber we are no chain grabber. Don't harass with Mr. Officer, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer. Never tell you everything that I man can remember. So what? First Saturday down in a December, we gone on a street downtown area. Yes, me and me mother friend near a pump. We in a leather suit, felt and roach killer. Just watch a play in a war theater. When a car draw down resemble night rider, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer. True, we pants out in with socks and we shoes we match. We pocket buff off that, full up a cash. We shirt well expensive, you know we looking hot. But cap and we hit about the peak round our back. Them no love for we lose them draw breaks and stuff. We ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer. Them say Jesus feeds them boy, you are rapper. What kind of work you do? We are entertainer. What them call you know? Tipali and rapper. About 2 years, you know we are love for. No, no lick them salt and spit and take rain revolver. I know it's a track by your mouth. You getting a man. Bank color no robbery down a Manchester. Tell me I ain't to the sky and say help me father. We ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer. No trouble we, do no trouble we, no trouble we, do no trouble. Hey, no trouble we, do no trouble we, no trouble we. Do no trouble, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Boom, don't harass with Mr. Officer. They go tell you everything that I man can remember. Tell them brother, first Saturday down in a December, we gone on a street downtown area. Yes, me and me mugger friend near a bar. We in a leather suit, felt and roach killer. Just watch a play in a war theater. When a car draw down with them the night rider, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, don't harass with Mr. Officer, we ain't no rubber, we are no chain grabber. Hey, tell him, don't harass with Mr. Officer.
Tipali, rapping fast as usual. So, remember that tune there? That tune there did make it big. Yes. Okay, so as we say, we'll take some phone call. You know, we have some word to come up right this off. So, and we're supposed to interview a lady about these child abuse incidents. We'll see how go on about the place. Yes.
Say, get your hands
Be a rubber dub, dating night 24/7.
Eso es lo que la gente grita libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente canta libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente grita libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente canta. We power with style and pattern, ready to kill them with flow, no ha 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 ha. No, not what you thought. I'm so keen up full of a craft. Step on a stage and I chant me a chant. With the microphone in a me hand, everybody start to get up and prance. Shout out and put up your hands. Freedom! Slide a big drum and make people jump on. Tell them this year rhythm man no jump on. Any station play this hit a boom bang. Blow, 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 blow. Hear that? Tell the youth them put up the gun man. Turf civil war, it ain't no fun man. Come let's unite, all the jam down. Gather round and say libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente grita libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente canta libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente grita libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente canta. Whether reggae, dance and our trap, give me the rhythm and me trample fast. Canto lo que la gente goza, canto lo que se recorra. El máquina, that is what I am called. But like call me the Spaniard. And right I know me there for an mission for revolutionize from rock. Hear that? Every city, every corner, every slum. Everybody hear the beat of the drum. Run, 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 come out now. Everybody from up, down and down to the venue, them a run, cause them want hear the sound. Everybody start scream soon as we touch down. Taxi gonna run it, never know, now you know. Push up your hands and shout. Libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente grita libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente canta libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente grita libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que la gente canta. Run, 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 come out now. 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 To the venue, them a run, cause them want hear the sound. Everybody start scream soon as we touch down. Push up your hands and shout. Freedom! With style and pattern, ready to kill them with flow, no ha 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 ha. No, not what you thought. I'm so keen up full of a craft. Step on a stage and I chant me a chant. With the microphone in a me hand, for everybody start to get up and prance. Shout out and put up your hands. Freedom! Slide a big drum and make people jump on. Tell them this year rhythm man no jump on. Any station play this hit a boom bang. Blow, 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 blow. Hear that? Tell the youth them put up the gun man. Turf civil war, it ain't no fun man. Come let's unite, all the jam down. Gather round and say libertad, para toda la persona. Eso es lo que...
Yes, we take a break and come forward. Break time.
Ocho Rios, it's your turn. Bird Shack Chicken is now open at Fesco Plaza on the Ocho Rios bypass. Your #1 radio station, IRI FM, will celebrate this opening with a live outside broadcast on Friday, March 8th, 12 noon to 3 p.m. Come on out and enjoy your meal while sharing in the fun that IRI brings. Stay for the games, giveaways, prizes, and surprises. That's a live outside broadcast from Bird Shack Chicken Ocho Rios, Friday, March 8th on the 107s. Come on out and join us.
We don't play two like them other station. We don't play two like them other station. We run the nation.
Wednesdays are now officially Revolution Wednesdays when Rum Strike presents your official midweek Afrobeats and Soca starter on the rooftop of 100 Hope Road, featuring the best Afrobeats and Soca DJs, Matt Camps, Tonio, Lenty, Bloodline Franco, and more. Get complimentary Rum Stripe on entry and Rum Stripe specials all night, ready to drink, no mixing required. Unleash the Revolution at Rum Stripe Revolution Wednesday. Must be 18 years or older to drink. ID required. Drink responsibly. By Afro Soca Jam, April 7th.
The Release TV show, entertainment and lifestyle at its best. Catch riveting content from yard and abroad. Follow The Release on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at The Release JA. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Release JA to watch full episodes and visit our website at thereleaseja.com.
Champion. With the belt, somebody call me champion. All about the wealth and we are making money.
Parents and guardians, we have an issue to address across we land. Drug abuse comes to youth, it out of hand. So together, we have to devise a plan. So let's start by making the homes them safe. No drama, the youths use drugs escape. Tell them about the dangers, communicate. Let we know what one in a them estate. Cause we want the youth them to live drug free so them future we bright. To live drug free so them future we bright.
For help to quit, call the National Council on Drug Abuse at 564-4357. Message from the National Council on Drug Abuse, an agency of the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
It's spring break and BRT is where it's at. Yes, join the team of Shamara Preston, Tristan Wilson, Shanice Williams, Shanae Roberts, and yours truly, Courtney Mack. Live from all the BRT events at Pearly Beach in Ocho Rios. Listen for the sights, sounds, and highlights from Moi Wow Bonfire, BRT Glow, Juve Breakfast Party, Extreme Wet and Wild, BRT Yacht Club, Midnight in Tokyo, Beach Bounce, City of Gold, BRT All White. That's live links from the BRT Party Series, Spring Break Weekend, March 1 to 10, live on the nation's #1, RFM.
The Marley family invites fans to the second birthday celebration concert for Joe Mercer Marley. Make your way to Regaland, 9 Mile St. Anna, Saturday, March 9. Come see the Marley brothers alongside third generation Marleys, Kabaka Pyramid, Bugle, Christopher Ellis, and many more. Hosted by me, Ron Mouchet. Brought to you by Marley Natural, Bigger, Water, True Truth, and Irie FM. Admission is $3,500 pre-sold and $5,000 at the gate. Saturday, March 9, Regaland, 9 Mile St. Anna. Showtime is 9 p.m. We're doing it for Joe Mercer Marley. See you there.
Burn shock, original crispy. Burn shock, Cajun spicy. Burn shock, a barbecue. Burn shock, we are go a burn shock. Legs and thighs and breasts, oh mine. Legs and thighs and wings, all mine. Sandwiches, well it's hot and ready. Burn shock, fried chicken, always ready. Burn shock, original crispy. Burn shock, Cajun spicy. Burn shock, a barbecue. Burn shock, we are go a burn shock.
This Friday, March 8th, Friday night at the Turntables presents Who Can Make the Dance Rum?
Can make the dance rum? Can make the dance rum? Can make it pop?
Music by Kilimanjaro Sound, featuring Junior Cat, MC Alan Ranks. Friday, March 8th, 2024. Drink ticket at the gate and collect a drink at the bar. Weather Sports Bar, 10 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Right.
How are you getting them nice window there, girl? Me never know them have them in a color.
Yes, girl. I got them all at Real Deal Windows and Doors, Main Street, Tower L, St. Mary. They have sliding windows in wood grain, brown, black, and white.
Wood grain brown? That sounds rich.
Yes, they also supply frameless showers, glass, staircase railing, and awnings.
How will you say them there again?
They're located at Tower L, St. Mary. Call 876-867-9349
or 876-778-8388.
Them price reasonable.
Easter times are coming and the buns are being baked. So many buns to choose from, but only one to take home. HTB is the one that's got that baked in quality. Full of fruits and raisins, soft and sweet as a one can be. So when you're buying Easter buns, look out for HTB. That's the one that's got the taste that's guaranteed to please.
HTB.
Bun. It's not an easy road.
World renowned for his comedic lyrical style, storytelling, and wit, this professor has influenced many locally and internationally. This Thursday, March 7, 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. on the road to success, we will journey with veteran dancehall DJ Professor Nuts.
Yeah, Rugo that Professor Nuts is here telling you that, hey, I am asking you to journey with me on the road to success with Tishima Francis and Easy Skanking. That will be on Thursday, March the 7th. I just want you to come and listen to me on Irie FM. Yo, music is life. Love music and live long. Rugoda. When Mr. Rugoda Who know fi boss a rugu. Me think say no man there, but that woman there. Satan strong enough. Everything me do from where they me just wrong enough. Me no know where this a start, this a come from enough.
That's Road to Success, the journey geared to inspire, uplift, educate, motivate, and entertain. This and every Thursday inside the Easy Skanking.
Boy, mama have a one, daddy have him one. Anything them have, you better leave that alone. Yeah, you wanna die, yet you wanna bone. Yeah, you wanna man for living or you wanna win. Man, don't depend from mommy.
Say I am a success story, yeah, success. A success story. I am a success story, yeah, success. A success story.
Money Fridays is here. Yes, Friday is Money Day on Irie FM. As we put money in your pocket for playing Money Fridays in the wake-up call, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. every Friday. Yes, you heard it right. 3 chances each Friday to win big. Just call Irie FM and guess the 3-digit combination for the money chest and win anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. Yes, it's that simple. And you can call as often as you wish within the allotted game time. No strings attached. Sponsored by Tools Hardware. Tools is Styles. Telephone 876-676-6944. Locations 4 South Camp Road, 279 Spanish Town Road, 8 Red Hills Road.
Surefit Auto Parts, 37 Mullines Road, Kingston. Call us at 876-754-8794. If we don't have it, we source it.
That's Money Fridays, this and every Friday at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Irie FM with me, Courtney Mack.
Oh, he's the precious. As my Friday come back.
Irie FM, be a rubber dub, dating night 24/7. Irie FM, be a rubber dub, dating night 24/7.
Yeah. This is not a you I say. Irie FM is roots rock reggae. Hear this. And all them other liquid stations, what me say? A straight reggae. You hear that?
Okay, so we're supposed to get an interview. We are so I don't see the interview, so we're going to continue. Brand new tune.
tell them I no majestic prank. Shag up me foot, jack up me head, give thanks. Never let them try me, that's the winner. So it's not a thing I've been a damn, but I told you. Anything they say, we send it back. Return to sender.
Randy Valentine out of England, brand new tune. So we're going to play this. We're going to play this. Listen.
Congo crisis in a nutshell. Since 1996, over 6 million people have died in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, so that we in the Western world can benefit from its resources. Congo is extremely rich in gold, diamonds, copper, cobalt, tin, uranium, coltan, and many other precious minerals. Congo has 64% of the Earth's coltan, a precious mineral that is needed for our modern electronics like iPhones, iPads, computers, laptops, PlayStations, Xboxes, Nintendos, jet engines, inkjet printers, and the list goes on and on. In 1946, the Strategic Minerals Stockpiling Act was passed to obtain and stockpile cobalt. With the largest reserves of cobalt on the planet, Congo was targeted. Cobalt is a strategic and critical mineral that is essential for our aerospace, military, and defense industries. As the United States and the United Kingdom provide financial aid and military aid to countries such as Rwanda and Uganda, these neighboring countries plunder Congo's natural resources as the death toll rises. In 4 studies, the United Nations implicated multinational companies in sourcing coltan from Congo, stating that these companies serve as the engine of the conflict in the DRC. As the world benefits from Congo's riches, Congolese men, women, and children continue to be raped, tortured, starved, displaced, and killed. In 2010, a leaked United Nations report cited crimes of genocide may have been committed by the Rwandan troops. There is very little media coverage on what is actually happening in Congo. When Congo is covered by the media, it is often about rebel groups committing mass atrocities. What these reports do not cover are the funding, training, and the arming of these rebel groups by foreign governments. Nothing is ever mentioned about the Western-backed coups, wars, assassinations, or the involvement of foreign corporations in the looting of Congo. 48 women are raped every hour. Millions are displaced. Over 6 million dead. Half are children under the age of 5. What is happening in Congo is a silent holocaust.
Yes, what is happening. As long time it's happening, you know. It's just that we have replay the things them for remind you. Because we play that thing there many times before. But things don't get better yet because Rwanda sending troops down there and is amplifying the situation with the British and the French. Meanwhile, them rape the land. How long all them things never go on, man? We said too long now. But you push a dog around for so long, one day that dog is going to turn and bite you. Yeah, one day it's going to turn and bite you. So we continue to play. I will play this.
Hello, I'm Jared Taylor, with American Renaissance. Most people think that the United States was, from the very beginning, dedicated to the idea of racial equality. Yes, they say, there was slavery and segregation, but we were always working to fulfill the promise of all men are created equal. Of course, Thomas Jefferson, who wrote those words, was a slaveholder who didn't think the races were equal at all. But that phrase from the Declaration of Independence will haunt his memory forever. Not many people know that in 1776, there were black slaves in all 13 colonies and in the entire New World, from Canada to the tip of South America. In 1770, 40% of the white households in Manhattan owned slaves, and there were more slaves in the colony of New York than in Georgia. 9 of the first 11 presidents were slaveholders. The 2 exceptions were John Adams and John Quincy Adams. Jefferson thought slavery was a bad thing and that slaves would eventually be freed, but he wanted freed slaves sent back to Africa. There's a quotation from him on the wall of the Jefferson Memorial that goes like this: "Nothing is more certainly written in the book of fate than that these people are to be free." Well, in the original, Jefferson didn't stop there, adding, "Nor is it less certain that the 2 races equally free cannot live in the same government." That part has been conveniently forgotten. He wanted blacks deported and separated from whites so that they would be, and I quote, "beyond the reach of mixture." James Madison agreed. He wanted the U.S. government to buy up every slave and deport them. After he served as president, he ran the American Colonization Society, which was set up to send blacks back to Africa. At the inaugural meeting of the society, Henry Clay explained its purpose, quote, "to rid our country of a useless and pernicious, if not dangerous, portion of the population." Some of the most famous early Americans were not just members of the Colonization Society, they were officers. Besides Madison, there were Andrew Jackson, Daniel Webster, Stephen Douglas, William Seward, Francis Scott Key, Winfield Scott, and John Marshall. James Monroe worked so hard to help freed American slaves leave the country and establish Liberia that grateful Liberians named their capital Monrovia in his memory. The founders wanted blacks out and whites in. After the U.S. Constitution was ratified, the very first United States Congress had to decide who could be an American. They passed a law that said only, quote, "free white persons" could be citizens of the new country. Blacks couldn't be citizens even if they had been living in the colonies for generations. It took an amendment to the Constitution in 1868 for blacks to become citizens. And American Indians didn't finally become U.S. citizens until 1924. From colonial times on, there was strong opposition to mixed-race marriage. Massachusetts prohibited miscegenation from 1705 to 1843 and repealed the ban only because people thought it wasn't needed. They thought the idea of mixing was so repellent that no one would do it even if it were legal. Of the 50 United States, 44 at one time had laws prohibiting interracial marriage. White people did not want blacks to vote. In 1855, there were 31 states in the Union, but blacks could vote only in 4. All of them were in New England. And together they had only 4% of the total black population of the country. The federal government made sure that blacks couldn't vote in the territory. When Oregon joined the Union in 1859, its constitution stated that no black person could come live in or even visit the state. But Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator, didn't he believe in racial equality? No. During the Lincoln-Douglas debates, he said this: "I am not, nor ever have been, in favor of making voters or jurors out of Negroes, nor of qualifying them to hold office, nor to intermarry with white people. There is a physical difference between the white and black races which I believe will forever forbid the two races living together on terms of social and political equality." Lincoln agreed with Jefferson. He wanted to free the slaves and then deport them. In 1862, Lincoln had the Civil War on his hands. But he was so worried about what to do with free blacks that he named a commissioner on immigration and sent him off to look for countries that would take in the blacks he wanted to be rid of. He also sent a message to Congress calling for free blacks to be deported. U.S. presidents usually say only bland, non-controversial things. Well, this is what some of them said about race. James Garfield wrote, "I have a strong feeling of repugnance when I think of the Negro being made our political equal, and I would be so glad if they could be colonized, sent to heaven, or got rid of in any decent way." Theodore Roosevelt wrote that he had, quote, "not been able to think out any solution to the terrible problem offered by the presence of the Negro on this continent." As for Indians, he said, quote, "I don't go so far as to think that the only good Indians are the dead Indians, but I believe 9 out of 10 are, and I shouldn't inquire too closely into the health of the 10th. William Howard Taft once told a group of black college students, "Your race is adapted to be a race of farmers, first, last, and for all times." Warren Harding thought the races would always be separate. Quote, "This is not a question of social equality, but a question of recognizing a fundamental, eternal, inescapable difference." Harry Truman wrote, "I am strongly of the opinion that Negroes ought to be in Africa, yellow men in Asia, and white men in Europe and America." He also referred to the black servants in the White House as, quote, "an army of coons." Dwight Eisenhower told Supreme Court Justice Earl Warren he understood why Southerners wanted segregated schools. They didn't want, quote, "their sweet little girls to sit in schools alongside some big black bucks." He said that what he regretted most about his 8 years as president was sending federal troops to Little Rock, Arkansas to enforce school integration. It's not until John Kennedy, elected in 1960, that we have a president with views on race that just might be considered acceptable today. Because now, of course, we are supposed to think that race doesn't even exist. And even if it did, it would be immoral to base any decision on race. As I think I've made clear, this is a very recent way of thinking. From colonial times right up through the mid-20th century, virtually all white people believed race was an essential part of the American identity. They understood that people of different races are different and build different kinds of societies. They thought only Europeans would make the United States the kind of country that they would want to pass on to their children. So, there are two views. There is the consensus on race that lasted for more than 300 years, and there's today's view that races are perfectly equal and interchangeable, and that American can become black, Hispanic, Asian, Muslim, Hindu, anything at all. And not only will it be still America, it'll be better than ever. Well, which view is correct? Just look around. Read the news. I think you'll find the answer. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our
serious thing. Racial issue is still a problem. Even though some people are trying to cover it up and I tell people like me that we are living in the past. I not living in the past. I accept that the past happened. And in the past, why some things are happening righteous or no. And we have to understand that. We're not living in no past. You know, we realize that something happened in history that need to be fixed. It need to fix. Yes, it need to fix. And people are going like it don't need to fix, but it need to fix. That is what we are saying. We are continuing the journey. Listen.
Right. Hi guys, thank you so much for a very warm welcome. Well, my name is Don John, and I have little tolerance for racism. I've spent much of my working life identifying it, addressing it, and confronting it. You could say it's been my life's work. I intend to share with you why I think black history matters, not just to me, but also to you. Yes, I know that Black Lives Matter has occupied the central ground in race politics in recent times, and it certainly has got everyone's attention. But it is an appreciation of our history that helps us to understand its relevance. I'm going to break this presentation up into 3 parts. Firstly, awareness, then discovery, and then delivery. Okay, black, 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 and even more black. How does that word make you feel? Does it already invoke emotions that you're a little unsure of? Some say the trouble really started when coloured people turned into black people. So what does that tell us? I think it was Walter Benjamin who said, history is written by the victors. So what does that mean to a black boy who was raised in a culture dominated by the myth of the Commonwealth? I went to a grammar school, didn't do me any harm, and studied Latin, Greek, ancient history, and the victories of the empire. So where was my black history? Okay, picture this. A world where black people are up to 37 times more likely to be stopped and searched than white people. A world where black people are 3 times more likely to be arrested than white people. A world where black people are 44% more likely to be detained under the Mental Health Act than white people. A world where black people are 3 times more likely to be unemployed than white people. We seem to be somewhere between the mad and the bad, or perhaps both. Now, my father was one of those proud Africans where status and position was everything. And he believed religiously, yes, religiously, in education, education, and education. Can't believe I'm quoting Tony Blair, but what was I thinking of? School gave us a world where the pink bits on the map, on the world map, was the context that underpinned our understanding of that world. Africa was the dark continent where they all lived in mud huts and they travelled by swinging from tree to tree. And white Tarzan was the king of the jungle in black Africa. And Christianity was a step towards our salvation. I always remember that iconic image of Stanley meeting Livingstone. Do you remember that picture? Like 2 great gods, a civilizing influence in this dark, dark world. I guess the context of my Sierra Leonean background should have given me a greater understanding, but the heroes we were reminded of were people like Sir Walter Raleigh and Francis Drake. Remember those guys? The English hero who coolly played bowls when the Spanish Armada was approaching, but casually said he had to finish the game. How very English. And it was only later that I learned that he was a pirate and a slave and well invested in the slave industry. I was shocked. And he certainly was not my kind of hero. Furthermore, the history we learned was the shame of slavery. And we were constantly reminded that our own black people assisted in the process of our historical enslavement and subjugation. So was this my black history? Well, this was the family plan. My older sister was to become a solicitor, and she did. My younger brother was to go to Oxford, and he did. and I was to become a doctor. We know what happened to that plan. However, hallelujah, I was saved and I joined a place called Her Majesty's Treasury and ended up working in the Chancellor's office. And the Chancellor at that time was a guy called Dennis Healy. What an experience for a young black man. The only young black man in a sea of pinstripes and moral certitude, a world where those pink bits on the map were ever so important. And when I left the Treasury, I took that damn map with me. I've still got it in my room, actually, at home. One thing about the map was Great Britain was disproportionately larger than it really was, strange it may seem. And it actually was in the centre of the world. And that line from the glorious hymn, Rule Britannia, echoed in my head. You remember that one? Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. Always wondered what that was all about and started to suspect something was afoot. Strange times. However, it was the civil rights movement of the 60s and the 70s that woke me from my slumber, where I voraciously consumed literature from people like Alex Haley, Eldridge Cleaver, Bobby Seale, Frantz Fanon, Angela Davis, and as a young man, I absolutely loved it. I was awake, or so I thought. However, it was the arrival of a remarkable young man who doubled our numbers in the Treasury. There were two of us in there now. It's almost like a riot, isn't it? And focused that new state of awareness. His name was Linton Kwesi Johnson, and the history of his footprint is a matter of public record. Though at that time the Kwesi bit had not been born. So what did we do? We wrote poetry, we went to bookshops, but more than anything else, we supported each other in that sea of what I call blinding whiteness. Linton left and went to Goldsmith, and I asked myself, what on earth was I doing there? My life had been enriched by this greater knowledge and awareness, and I also left and decided to go to the Caribbean for 6 months or so and discovered a world where black people had some say in their own destiny and were seemingly more connected to their black history mostly. But, as they say, the first step towards change is awareness. And the knowledge of our black history was starting to make some kind of sense. Okay, discovery. We're getting close to what black history means to me. My work in race relations in Southampton was a logical next